Okay, this is Dice Gaming back for more Fallout 4. And if I remember correctly, I'm trying to make my way to the castle. But I have no idea where I am right now. That is the tower which you find not Fox, Strong. That's the tower you find Strong in. Big difference. Fox is fun. He's smart, he's caring, and he's big enough to smash anything that starts a fight. Fight Voltec Regional Headquarters. I'm definitely going in here. Okay. Strong is just strong, and he likes smashing stuff. Fire! There. I hate that hitting enemies interrupts your ability to shoot. I can whack people and shoot them at the same time. And aim. My aim won't be as good, but that's a challenge for me to take on, not for the game to say it's impossible. Is there anything else in here besides elevators? Okay. So we just shipped 15 cases of Psycho and Jet to Vault 95. Of course, that makes a total sense. Let's give these addicts more of what put them in this situation to begin with. Davidson says it's to force them to make the hard choice of Kim's or getting clean. I say it's to cause a bloodbath, okay? Next one. Walter in the warehouse just told me we received a massive shipment marked 111, do not open. So he opened it, and it was hundreds of gallons of liquid nitrate. What could they possibly need that for? That's it. I can't work under a manager who's so oblivious to what's going on around him. These vaults are supposed to be a safe haven for these people, not a lab to run experiments on them. Davidson still doesn't see it, or he's just ignoring it. Either way, I'm putting in my 2 weeks in the morning. Okay. This is Voltec. You don't give them a 2-week notice to let them know you're leaving. You run for the hills. Okay. I believe I've explored most of up here. This is just a bathroom. I think maybe I can climb that, or I can climb this. Grab the telephone, grab the crystal. Okay, that's the first floor over there. And I can't wait for knuckle controllers. I've been saving up money so I should be able to afford them. More computer terminals. There's no way I'm actually going to be able to buy a Vive Pro, but knuckle controllers? Yeah, that's in the budget. And even if I could afford a Vive Pro, I wouldn't be able to use it until I also buy a graphics card, which I also won't be able to afford for a while. The bane of a PC gamer. Decisions, decisions, and money management. It's not inherently more expensive. If you want something that is console level and just the games to go with it, you'll actually spend less money on a PC. But if you want to go expensive, this is an elevator to your basement, not to the roof. Then you can get a really powerful computer that is worth a lot. As for the myth that it's really difficult to build a PC and that it takes a lot of information, it's just a lot of work. It doesn't require a degree or anything. Anyone can do it. Just you have to go back and forth between stuff and stay on top of it. With an Xbox, it's just, okay, is it an Xbox? Okay, so not an Xbox, because an Xbox is now listed as an Xbox One, which is the fourth one. No, I must say, the third one, not the fourth one. Just grab the one with the biggest number in your set. You have to find out which graphics card you're actually holding. To the computer.
Area secure.
Nothing to do here. Moving on to castle. Okay, it's to the south. So yeah, do a little bit of research. Assembly is easy enough. And you've got yourself a functional high power or low power computer. It will cost a little bit more in terms of computer versus PlayStation or Xbox, but the games are cheaper with Steam and so on. And there's backwards compatibility, which is really nice. I mean, did you know the original Halo's technically listed as abandonware? That means downloading it's basically free. Or rather, what it means is, unless you really make the developers mad, they aren't going to do anything about you grabbing their game. They don't care about people grabbing their game. So, no one does anything. It hasn't been touched for years. Oh hey, are you friendly?
Hey there.
Yeah?
Yep, you're friendly. I don't think that's friendly. Okay. on it quietly.
Threat analysis yellow. Potential perimeter breach. Beginning sweep.
Unfortunately, I don't have any fragmentation mines.
Threat analysis green. Status green.
And now he has to come over here and set off the mine. Or not. Okay. The powers of a semi-well-planned ambush. Okay, there are cans, there's cola. I'm going back to this. The deliverer is almost out of ammo. I'm heading in the right direction, right? Yep. For a little I was worried I turned it the wrong way. They're friendly, right? Hi, you guys. Are you friendly? What is that? Looks like... Oh, it's just a bed of a truck. It was, for some reason, blacked out.
Back off.
So that's it, huh?
Hey! I did not start this fight. Come on. Seriously?
Identified intrude commencing attack on hostile target.
Ready to.
Can I shoot that arm off? Good practice.
Please clear the area until order has been.
Okay, I'm aiming for the head. Those legs are just a little bit too hard of a target. "27 more rounds." Well, after this clip, so it's actually 33. You know, I remember that I was heading to the castle, but I don't remember exactly what I had. Oh right, I was setting up the teleporter. Now I remember what I had done. Have I cleared out this super mutant place? If not, it's really close to the castle, and I should clear it out. I know it really doesn't make a difference gameplay-wise, but I'm the leader of the Minutemen. Let's roleplay. Get up the stairs, and there's nothing in here. I've already killed everyone here. Wrong pier. I wonder if there are anything in those barrels. Probably not. The chances of them not spraying a leak or rotting or something and losing all their liquid is very low. On the other hand, there's a small chance that that is some really aged, probably beer, but it might be wine or other stuff. What else is carried in barrels? Well, lots of stuff, but not like that. Fruits and other such things are carried in crates. Barrels are very definitely a winery thing for some reason, even though they work just as good for fruits and foods. And again, I guess the benefit of barrels is the ability to roll them around, and you don't want to roll around fruits, otherwise they'll bruise. Questions? Is that barrel hollow? I know I'm not supposed to do this, but... Yep, and you can see the bullet. And there's the castle. I wonder how much of a security threat that pier is. I mean, it'd be a great place to throw up some rocketeers or snipers and start shooting at the castle if someone really wanted to do this place in. Then again, that roof isn't the best spot to hide. A few rockets would cause it to cave in. Okay, I'm going to, is that Sturgis? Nope, that's not Sturgis. I'm going to, quick save. I haven't been doing it enough. That, like that. That was fun, but really it's not practical. That's fun, but it's out of ammo. Well, I want to pull the silencer off of this, but I don't yet have, a weapons workbench in here. What I really hope for in the future of gaming is a definitive way to do menus in VR that everyone just copies because it works so amazing. Can't put Jezebel's head in there. Well, it's not my fault if the robot gets hurt during stuff. I tried to put her off somewhere where she'd be safe. Is it her or he? What does Jezebel identify as? I'm taking that with. Wait, what's in there? Shot glasses. Okay, there should be a bed somewhere in here. Also, I'm feeling incredibly small and exposed. Just not wearing my power armor after having worn it for so long, and now everything in the world is smaller. Sorry, it's not the world that's smaller, it's that I'm smaller. The world's bigger. Did I put that there? Oh, this is pretty. Nice and sunny mud beaches and crash chips and ooh, an ammo barrel with 10mm rounds. Caravan coming in. This should really have some supports. Is that Codsworth? Yep, that's Codsworth. Hey. Okay, that's Piper. People are arriving. Sturges should show up sometime. I'm just going to go over and start working on these areas. I haven't finished. Everyone stay away from me while I do this. Really hate when they get in the way and make it more difficult. Well, I can't use that, so can I use this? Nope. Guess I'm going with that, and like this here. Nope. What about this? Does not want to go there. We'll go there. Come on, you were willing to go there a moment ago. I'm applying it from a different angle. Go. In. Clean. Come on. You'll go in like that, but you won't snap to it? Seriously, why is the cement stopping it from going in? The cement's supposed to... Okay, that is going to go there for a moment. Go back in. I heard a click. Please tell me it's not like over there that it clicked. New trick learned. Oh, it looks amazing. Now if I can snap this like... there. Come on, you were willing to go there a moment ago. Yep. Like that. Like that. And now finally, like... almost. No, not there. Great, this is going to be the hard part. Rotate just a little bit. I think I made it worse. And that's the right height? That appears to be the right height. Okay. Attach at one of these points. Yes, good. It is so perfect. Almost perfect. So almost perfect. Is there a way I could, like, get it to snap there? Come on, you know, you might do. Nope, it does not want to. Okay, I like that. If I jump down there, I did not notice that earlier. Still, it is coming along nicely. That looks nice. This actually looks practical in its design. Just go in there. Need something to go in there that is not that. That it leaves a... Okay. That will do. I wish I could cover that hole with something. I'll just cover it with something else. No, not stairs. Okay, stuff needs to go here. Can I get back on low with this? Doesn't seem to want to. What if I go like... this is temporary anyways. Okay, let me see, no, don't close it. If I could just get that to dig into the dirt a little bit. That floating would drive me nuts, so... No, that's even more of a risk to people here. That's good, but this side comes awfully close to the edge. Someone's gonna get their foot stuck in there. I don't know. I do not know the solution to my problem. There it is. I'm just gonna put guns here. I'm gonna put guns there. And this is a nice... Over there is an even better place to have a picnic table, and they can just relax and enjoy being close to the ocean. If, you know, you like the ocean and you aren't afraid a giant sea monster's gonna come out and eat you. go there. Just snap. Snap. There. Noted, not all pieces are equally willing to snap. What is that? Switch. Fusion reactor. No, I do not want that. Okay, is there a Sturgis here yet? Let's just go ahead with this. More resources required? What am I missing? I'm just going to say it's delusional and put it there. Oh, oops. That is the robot repair workbench. I'm just going to put this somewhere more like here. Okay, put that there. Put that there. That there. This here. And I'm out of oil. It's a good start. This is a military base, and they are definitely at a disadvantage if they try to teleport in. Okay, now I need to talk to Sturgis, not teleport to Sturgis, talk to Sturgis. I knew he should be here by now. Hey, Sturgis.
Sturgis.
How's it going?
You're tall.
Did you find a good spot to build your signal interceptor?
Right there.
Yeah. Ready to build the rest of it.
Good. I think I got a handle on this crazy contraption. At least as much as I can tell. Until we actually try to build it, here's a list of 3 things that may be harder to find. I think I'll be able to pull together everything else we're gonna need.
I'll meet you over at the building site and see if we can actually make this thing work.
Okay.
Thanks, Sturgis. I'll get right on this.
Good deal. One thing to keep in mind while you're building this, it all needs to be wired together so all the pieces can talk to each other.
I'll see you over at the building site. Good luck.
Okay. And I think I figured out why Sturgis is so tall. Yeah. There's like a controller's distance I'm sunk into the floor. Up here. Works perfectly. I'm just going to point this towards the rest of the Commonwealth. Why not? Why not attach that there? Okay, that's attached. And that should be it. Okay, so I should power this up. This better not hurt. Okay. That is an acceptable fall distance, it says. I think I lack power. Stats. I don't have enough beds. I know I'm getting sidetracked, but I'm just going to deal with this really quickly. New and improved Minuteman beds. It's a little bit luxurious, but a happy Minuteman's less likely to be a corrupt one. Just, you know. It's a lot less tempting to do stuff like that when the place you have is nice and you're not just miserable doing what you're doing. Okay, power. I forgot to hook this up. No, I did hook it up. It's just that it needed extra power. Oh, I do not remember it being that pretty. Okay. Do I attack the Sturgis?
Let's trade some things.
Just gotta make sure we've got enough power.
I cannot remember what it is I need to do here. Is it that this doesn't have enough power? I think it is. It is a very hungry system. More resources required. I've got it all. I hate it when it's like this. I think they need aluminum. Oh! There are too many objects in this settlement. I need to install a settlement size uncapped mod. I need to command you to do anything else.
Okay.
That's no longer active, but it is alive!
Sturgis.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works? You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens.
Okay, I'm going to repair my
I'm
power
ready when
armor.
you are.
Head on in. You have power armor station in this space, right?
Just get on the platform. I'll do the rest. Don't worry about it. Got plenty of more things to tweak.
Yeah, where's my power armor station? This place should come with a power armor station. There's not a power armor station in this place. One. There's a power armor station there. And no, that won't work. I need to carry all the resources with me. All right. Let's do this. Sturgis.
Sturgis.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Let's do this.
You sure? I'll start scanning. Getting cold feet? I don't blame you.
Okay, let's go. I appear to be immobile, which makes me think this is working. Now I can
Okay,
jump.
hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute, and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
Can I move now? Okay. Hello? Hello? Oops. Okay.
Hello.
Oh.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Okay. Elevator should be this way. Yep, and there it is. Pretty as can be. Institute's such a show off. I mean, it wasn't enough for them to build this place underground.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Up and down and up and down. And this isn't safe. There's supposed to be walls that you don't stick your finger in one of those gaps and get torn off.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Is that really?
Who are you?
Sean,
Oops.
it's me.
Sorry,
Father,
did not mean to press that.
What's going on?
Really? Sean,
What's going on? Father? Father!
what do you want me to do, Sean?
I don't know you. Go away.
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father,
They don't give you much for
Father, help
rational
me.
options in dialogue during this moment. I mean, your character wouldn't be very rational, but he should at least understand that
S923, recall code Cirrus.
your character should at least be able to understand that he's never seen you.
The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Father? That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute, just as you mean to your son, to Sean.
Just help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
It's really you. After all this time.
Yes. It's true. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality, and here I am. raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
But why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
I think I see where this is going.
Then perhaps you already understand why it was necessary for the Institute to acquire me. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes.
Oh. Is the dialogue frozen?
What's going on here?
Please try and keep an open mind. Let's start anew.
Why did it do that?
I am
Father? That's your name? Your title?
Father is my...
Really? Just...
I promised.
Sure.
But I need... You have traveled very far. It's good to... I am.
It's really you?
Yes. In the vault. But then you... Is it really... And...
But why?
Ah, no. At that time, signed... So they...
I think I see where this is...
Then perhaps... The instant... Plenty of that. Even in the... But then the... I was... I am the...
It does raise the question of Kellogg, who's very, very, very old at this point.
And you...
I have.
Yeah?
I know you.
Great, I think I missed something.
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage. I forget that it's been such a short time.
Okay, it didn't skip.
I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live my life. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
Kellogg was... Let's just say he was more complex than you might think.
After what he's done, I'm surprised to hear you say that. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Sending a Terminator with 100 years of experience out to fight me was a bad idea?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
Now for the hard part.
They're scared of you, Sean. Scared of the Institute.
People are always frightened by what they don't understand. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know. And I am sorry. You have been through so much in such a short time. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
Your Institute has done some horrible things.
Yes, well, the world is not what it used to be. What about the people you've aided in order to get here? What atrocities have they committed? The Brotherhood of Steel. They believe they're the only ones fit to control technology and destroy anyone who opposes them. And you would side with them. None have any true claim to nobility in this world. Those days are gone. But we are not the monsters we have been cast as. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
I just don't know.
Just give it time. Give the Institute a chance. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in bioscience. And finally, Dr. Lee in advanced systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Okay. And this is where he's been living for all this time. Though it is questionable of a decision that he needs to climb upstairs every time to go to bed. Just failing health conditions took into consideration. Institute really loves their elevators. Also the fact that they keep acting like they're better and that they don't have all the problems the Institute does, yet they need to survey everything. Like, I believe that's a camera over there. Hey, isn't there a middle ground somewhere? Do I have to go? I just forgot I have to go through there. Yes. This is going to be a needlessly long episode. Dialogue problems. Up and down, up and down. I just realized that the floor came up. It used to be that it would engulf that the floor would engulf an entire controller, but for some reason it's stabilized. Huh. Now it's letting me get off on the right floor. Okay, what time is it? Yeah, well, like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you want to see more, and this is Stikes Gaming, signing off.